Pick up your silly twig, boy.
You're playing with the big boys now.
Would you believe that we are an ET? Yes? Put your hands up, come on. What are you here for? To learn about extra dimensions, aren't you? Extraterrestrials. We are that. And we've come down on this earth now to experience what it's like on this earth. To have a pop at it, but to be bloody happy at the same time. Not to be taken by somebody else, one government, and saying you've got to do this. The New Age government is coming, but it starts with us first and foremost. I can feel them coming in because I'm having my... This is it now, you girls, you're going to laugh your heads off now, and you boys. My spiritual orgasm. As I'm standing here now, you know, it is brilliant. I'm talking about a spiritual orgasm when you have the feeling through your body, like pins and needles. That is when your higher self is connecting with you and saying, wake up, we're here. You are not here by your own choice, physical choice, your mind choice. You're here because you tapped in to your higher self. Your multi-dimension you is far bigger than you think. And the light beings that are here in different forms, Rachel, Sean, everybody else who's doing the talk here, they're all tapped into that extra dimension of how can we bring it down onto earth that you can understand. Well, let me tell you how it understands first, ladies and gentlemen. It comes from your heart. As Rachel mentioned, your heart is the biggest factor and the biggest organ in your body. So you tune into your heart, and unseen in your heart, there's a frequency. And in that heart frequency, there's a crystal. And every time you connect with somebody from your heart, you align to their crystal and they align to your crystal. That's where when you know you talk to somebody real nice, you kind of lift up. Your etheric body lightens, goes wider, more light comes into it from the astral planes, from the crown chakra or the oblongata at the back, comes flooding in. You've come down on this earth in soul groups of 500 people. You've come to different places to bring light into it. And I'm hazarding a guess, I'm not being told at the moment, they are here, but they're giving me free rein at the moment. What happens is you bring down with you energy. You bring down remembrance of who you were and who you're going to connect to, your brothers and sisters. You can be walking down the street and you can meet somebody and you have an instant dislike to them. Wonder why people don't like me. Must be past karma. Or you can have an instant like to them. You bring this in with you to work through. Because you've not liked them in the past doesn't mean you've got to like them now. It just means recognize it, deal with it and move on. You have all chose this path, all of you. What you do with it is up to you. We've been to many governments to show ourselves, but they've turned us away. This is the Galactic Seven. They don't come in very often. When they come in, they are phenomenal. I don't really tell a lot of people that I channel a group called the Galactic Seven, and they're from the breakaway from the Galactic Federation. And when they come in, they bring technology, and they're telling me, reminding me again, that they've been to many governments and opened their eyes, but they've kept it away from the general public because they're here to help us to remember who we are. It's like your mother and father want you to remember that you're a child and saying, for God's sake, and you are God, all of you, I'm God, have some fun while you're here. Don't be browbeaten by other people saying you cannot do that. If it feels good, I don't mean about killing people, if it feels good, then feel it in your heart, in your chakras. And do something that makes you feel good on top of feeling good that will automatically help other people. Because that's what it's all about. Intercooperation in the internal dimensions of oneself. Now, a lot of people will talk about things outside themselves, but you have every dimension, ladies and gentlemen, in yourself. Do you understand that? Let's have a yes. Do you understand that? Right, so how do you access that? Well, you access it like the old gurus did many, many years ago, in peace and quiet, initially, in meditation. What form of meditation is right for you? Not right for everybody else. It's not one glove fits all. My meditation is different. I concentrate on my breathing. I use the chakras to clean my blood in Kriya Yoga, one that the masters did. Jesus Christ was phenomenal at it. But it's not said. Jesus Christ is one of the council of 12. So is Archangel Michael. So is Metatron. So is Joan of Arc. There's a lot of more people there. There's only 6 that stay with me. The other 6 are kind of rotate. I did a workshop a while ago in Birmingham. It's all about how you think and how you commit to your mind. Well, your mind's crap, to be honest with you. It's your heart that's more important. It's how you feel. If people say, if you can think it, you can do it, poppycock. If you can feel it, you can do it. Feeling comes first. You feel perfect, you feel powerful, then God by you be it. If you think it, the boy says, oh, you're not, you're useless. No, I did that until years ago I stepped into my power when they came down and tapped me on the shoulder and said, you've got to start again where you left off in the past life. I said, what was that? They said, we daren't tell you now because you're a runner. In my past lives, I was beheaded, my tongue was chopped out, I was drawn and quartered and left in different places of the Middle East because I worked for a group called the Angelic Messengers, bringing this truth down, bringing what you may call the higher dimension, the pyramids, the Stargate, bringing it down to a level that you can understand. But you've got to reach out to that level. You can't let us bring it down to you and you sit on your jacksie and thinking, I'm not going to do anything. Your part is remembering in this life who you are, where you come from. You are, and all of you, the first ring or the first rung of Star Childs. And you bring in this God-given information, not God as you've been taught in the Bible, but information from stars, from energy that's been handed down that you've developed with oneself and harvest like a library. And it's all about you. It's all about the way you think you think. You see, there's a ploy on that. It's about the way you think, and it's about how you feel. I felt nothing coming here today. Sat in the car, felt nothing. So why am I feeling? So I went to my heart and it said, it's okay, it's normal. You've gone up a notch. You don't have to now feel it the night before and hold on to that energy all through the night and all through the day. There's a song there, all through the night, isn't there? And all through the day, driving to where you are and worrying about what you're going to say. Now you can just do that. And that's what we're all capable of. We're all capable of understanding our true multi-dimensional self. The reason I've gone quiet is because I'm waiting them now. I don't know who that was coming through, but that was very, very relevant. We want to talk to you here who are suffering with your spiritual human body. We'd like to talk to the ones who are hanging on to the thought pattern of illness. And we ask you all now, to the ones that are hanging on to it, if you can all close your eyes. In fact, we'll all do this, please. Please bear with me. Because if you're not bearing with me, you're bearing with the 12, and they're more powerful than me. So please, if you feel like it, close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. Push your tummy out and bring your tummy back in, but don't breathe through the lungs, just breathe like a child, because that's what we are still, a child, in an adult body. Feel, if you have aches and pains in the body, go to the spot where there's aches and pains. Feel the aches and pains. Take it on board. Take it on board. Milk it for all it's worth. And then gradually flow into the area of brilliant white light. Brilliant white light. Keep pushing it into that area. Go through the resistance of the mind saying this is poppycock. It's not. Push the light, the white light, in. There you will have no pain unless you think about having the pain. This is how you can grow your body. This is how you can have the vision of what our partner did years ago of having the X-ray vision. But he went through it. But we bring it back now to you people here, to our brothers and sisters who are walking on this path, who are disconnecting from the spiritual awareness of who they are and focusing on their physical being, their body. And we will say to you now, open your eyes because you've done the healing. Allow him to keep his eyes closed because he now can see what we're bringing through at this time. But when he looks at your faces, you put him off. We can understand why, and so can you lot. We do sense a sense of humour in the room, but we're having trouble finding it at the problem time. But we understand, right? We've travelled thousands of miles, and you cannot even welcome us with a smile. Right. Healer, heal yourself. So allow us to bring our joyful things. Yes, we parked a flying saucer on his car. Here were the problems of moving it. You see, we can come down in that way. If we spoke to you about Esther Hicks and the way we talk to other people, about thoughts of living things and how to change your mind and abundance, you would be bored rotten. But we will tell you what abundance is, ladies and gentlemen. It's not about the coins in your pocket. It's not about the big bank account you've got. It's about how you're living your life right here, right now. Abundant is in health, in wealth of feeling, of wealth of expression. If you're abundant, it flows through your life. If you're saying abundant because you've got money in the bank, it will go sooner or later. So we say to you all, in this room, as your brothers and sisters, but speaking from a higher dimension, unseen, unless you can tap into it now and watch us and see us and welcome us into your heart, we will say, live from your heart. There's only 12 of us at this moment, but there are countless other beings, other groups that work with different people in different dimensions, unseen. Thank you. You are not on, I've moved, that's why he said open their eyes quick. You'd be sat on someone's lap. Sorry, man. I normally pick a girl to sit on, but it's fine, honest joke. That's a joke. Come on, get alive. What are you like? Yeah. You told me to come. They've lost the thread now. They've gone. I've got 3 people that are just folding their arms and just laughing. It's like saying you broke the thread, but it's come around. When I close my eyes, it's so easy to see them. And when I've been told lots of times to open my eyes and connect. So if they keep going into a blackout state, just bear with me because I'm new at this. You can't tell, can you? You know I was born with a stutter. I couldn't talk because of what in the past life. I couldn't talk. The girls had to chat me up. And you can see why I wasn't very successful, can you? You know, I feel sorry for them now. But I say to them now, look at me. I've got 12 other beings with me. I've got a sense of humour. I know what life's about. Okay, if you want a physical giant, that's not me. If you want a spiritual giant, it's me. And the same for you. How you talk about yourself is phenomenal. Never, ever put yourself down, ladies and gentlemen. Never.
Pick up your silly twig boy.
You're playing with the big boys now.